Cha Sucia.
Hey, yo.
It's dirty girl. Um, Jennifer Lopez says that she doesn't think she has truly been loved.
Hmm.
It's not like I'm not lovable. It's that it's the camera's blocking. I didn't love myself. There it is. Uh, but yeah, we got the clip of J.Lo. She was on Howard Stern.
Yeah, okay, it's basically what's
I don't
going.
know. Howard Stern was still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. He's still alive. He still does his what's called serious radio
Yeah,
stuff. But J.Lo was just on Howard Stern, even though
Howard Storm.
her Stern, even though she said that I don't want to talk about my relationship anymore. I'm done talking about it. But here she is again, putting her foot in her mouth. Here's her saying what she said, and also we got one of her ex-husbands giving a response. So make sure you watch and read.
You reached out to your homegirl, did he?
Hey, yo.
Do you think you've truly been loved?
No.
No. And do you think you really have experienced loving someone?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
And when you can't get that love back,
What I learned, it's not that I'm not lovable, it's that they're not capable.
they can't love.
They don't have it in them.
They have
They need to appreciate the little person inside of them.
They have little
need to
to
love
give.
them. Yeah.
You've been in relationships with
And they
people.
gave me what they had.
Right, but
They
it's
gave
not
me
enough.
all of it. Every time.
But it's this much. It's a
All the
little bit.
rings, all the things I could ever want.
Right.
They tried to give me the houses, the rings, the marriage, all of it. But
They didn't love you
they didn't,
and didn't know you.
and I didn't love myself.
Exactly. She didn't love herself. And you see right here, one of her husbands basically said, the one that was that waiter before she did the Selena movie, basically came out and said, you always come out, you're always blaming everybody else for your
You
problems.
should be embarrassed, ashamed of yourself.
You should be embarrassed, ashamed of yourself. I never cheated on you. I'm not the one that cheated. You're the one that cheated. And if you didn't know, this is the one that was basically the waiter. Jennifer Lopez dated this dude and married this dude right before she did the Selena movie. And then right after that, she broke up and divorced him. And then that's when she ended up dating the dude that was going with Mariah Carey. And that's what the whole Mariah Carey beef started after that.
Oh my God, Mariah Carey always owns J.Lo.
Exactly. She's like, I don't even, who is that? She don't even know it. Like, that was funny as hell.
She's like, I don't know her.
Exactly. But so basically back to this whole situation. I mean, it's just crazy. Like, some women, they crave newness, validation. Some girls just hate being bored. So I mean, but this whole situation's crazy because this video just basically showed that she was married 4 times, engaged 6, and she still wasn't happy.
I can't believe that Ben Affleck messed up twice.
He didn't mess up twice because I mean, think about it like this. I mean, if you put it,
I'm that one famous meme picture of him
Mhm.
smoking the cigarette where he's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this." Like, I'm pretty sure that like that was like in their first relationship.
When
And
he-
he went back to that.
exactly, he went. He thought it was gonna be. I mean, he thought it was gonna be different because I understand what happened.
It's
'Cause
never different.
you don't know. I mean, you don't know that at the point because you think about it, like when they dated, it was like 10 years before they one way, so it's like years later they done had kids, you done had kids, so you would think like, oh yeah, they different, they calm down. Then you ever went somewhere and then not been there for so long, then you go back again, like, oh yeah, this is why I stopped going here. The food sucks.
Yeah.
It's like one of those situations. Like,
Why haven't I been here? Song. Oh yeah, because it's ass.
exactly. It's like one of I think like J.Lo and Ben Affleck was one of those situations,
He had
but
to relearn that mistake.
exactly. But like my question is, at what point is the common denominator you? Because you see here, you saying Mark Anthony was the problem. Ben Affleck didn't love. Like, Mark Anthony didn't love you the way you wanted to be loved. Ben Affleck didn't love you the way you wanted to be loved. Diddy, you naming all these people.
How'd she say that to Mark Anthony, the man that she had multiple kids with and was married to for like a huge chunk of time? Like, so he was like, none of that was real. What are you talking about?
That's why that's why it just doesn't make any sense.
People love playing the victim.
Exactly exactly. That's why I say it just doesn't make any sense because think about it. You got this one girl over here, J.Lo, saying like, I've been married 4 times, engaged 6, but nobody loved me the way I wanted to be loved. But you said yes. Nobody forced you to say yes.
I mean, clearly we've seen what's going on. We just covered Ayesha Curry like a week or two ago. She has like one of the top like 10 basketball players of all time as her husband, and she's like, I don't understand why I don't get catcalled anymore.
It's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Because think about it, you got the two different situations, but both have the same resolution. Both equal to both came out with the same result. They both unhappy with their situation. You can be Steph Curry, never cheat, make a bazillion dollars,
Basically, be a billionaire.
never cheat on your wife, be a bazillionaire, be a family man. Your wife is doing all these shows saying like I'm not being when I walk past men aren't saying hi to me, doing all this stuff. Or you can be
She be saying too much.
exactly.
She'd be like, "Oh, when I met Steph, he had no swag. I didn't even really think we were gonna make it past a week, but he just wouldn't leave me alone. And the next thing you know, we're married. I'm a wife, and he went to someone who I didn't even think was gonna make the college team to being a great pro. It just ended up working out for me. But
Exactly. Or you can be like in the J.Lo situation where like you a guy, you've been working on yourself. You know, you ain't been messing up in life, getting felonies, dogging women, building up all this negative karma and negative energy. You get all the money, you give the girl what she wants. Cause you know girls want what? The big house with the picket fence and the dog,
yeah.
the big wedding. You pay for all that stuff. You go above and beyond, and then 10 years later she talks about I've never been loved. Nobody loved me. Like, bitch, you know how much that wedding was? That was love.
Oh my god.
I done pay for your mama. I bought your mama a kidney. I bought your daddy a sports car. I don't even like the Cowboys. I took your daddy to a Cowboys game.
In the suite.
Exactly. I taught your ball headed kid how to catch the ball. If you was a
I thought
stepdad,
you were leaving the kids out.
I'm just saying it get nasty out there. I mean, it get no, because the kids too. I mean, it happens like that. Like
Yeah.
you can like take care of the kid. Like you can talk to a girl and she be like, I'm a package deal. You take care of her. You take care of the kids. You build a bond with the kids, and then like you and the girl don't work out, and she snatches them away, and you never talk to the kid again. And you're like, I just built this bond for nothing.
Oh no, you know why you built that bond.
Exactly. Or like or from the cook, or like like you talk to a girl, you talk about prenups and all that stuff. You're like, why you thinking so negative? Why you thinking so negative? Why you speaking bad about their relationship? And then the whole time they got it.
That is crazy. I've seen that on multiple shows, whether it be like those reality shows with those like even mid tier famous people, and they're like, oh, the dude's like, I want to do a prenup, and the wife's like, I feel like you don't love me. And it's like, if you're, why are you thinking about divorce when we're getting married? And he's like, no, I built a company and I just don't want to risk half of my company for getting married. But she was like, so you're having second thoughts is what you're telling me. And he is like, oh my God. This is why. This is why.
That's how it goes. But I mean, this is just crazy because this is just the harsh reality. Because think about it.
If I had a famous wife,
Uh-huh.
like just like me and you are regular people,
Mm-hmm.
we're not famous.
Yeah.
We're not famous
Like
at
you,
all.
like you.
Yeah, but know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like if I got with like a famous singer,
Like Tom
or
Brady's wife,
or an actress, or a model, that like hopefully, but if that happened and they're like, oh, I'm worth millions of dollars, you ain't worth nothing near that. You got to sign this prenup. I'll be like, where do I need do you have a pen on you? Because it's like, even if you have like kids and stuff, it's like you still get spousal support, and it's like you just don't have access to like their worth of their companies, but you're still gonna get hooked up.
yeah.
I don't know why people complain. It's
Or
just
you-
people that are really going for, like, they're really after the honeypot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if I get some famous wife, I'm signing immediately.
I mean, of course, and it's a lot. Like a lot of people don't know about basically. They don't know about prenups because in prenups you can add like cheating clause in it. Like every time you cheat, you got to pay me like this much money, and then like once you cheat like this many times, I'm divorcing you. Or like some people put like if your weight passes this much, then I get to do
That's
this.
wild
or
if
that.
it ever has that in
People have crazy things in their prenups. It's a lot of crazy things. I heard a lot about a lot of people. I think like Jeff Bezos had like some crazy. I think he had some crazy prenup
there.
rules.
Well, some people will have like a prenup rule,
And a
but
post-nup.
if he gets caught cheating, the prenup is off.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Prenup is
I've seen
completely
that where
off.
people do that. So
Hmm.
it's like
It's a negotiation.
oh
It's a
yeah,
contract.
you're gonna sign the prenup, but that means you have to be faithful.
It's,
But and then what should the woman or the
it's
other
whatever you
person get
negotiate.
double punishment if they're the one that ends up cheating, even though you had to sign the extra part
It's
about cheating?
you didn't put it in you didn't put it in the contract. That's on you.
It's
If
crazy.
you focus
The
the
whole
whole
world's a contract.
if you exactly the whole world is a contract, but at the same time, if you start a relationship saying, "Oh yeah, let's talk about prenups and all that stuff," then it ends bad. Like they like, "Oh yeah, you thinking negative about the relationship," or you could do the Steven Jackson thing. You remember how he told the girl like a few months before the wedding, and then like during the wedding, like she still didn't sign it, and he brought it up to her like, "Hey, you didn't sign it. Like, what's up?" And then she was like, "Oh no, yada yada yada," and like they never got married.
You know what you do.
What?
So you say like you're getting married,
Mm-hmm.
and you have the contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the whatever the last page is, you have like a paper over it, but the bottom where you sign, and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna get us some custom napkins. I need your signature,"
Mm-hmm.
and have her sign the
Can't do
paper
that
and
no
not
more.
know what she's signing.
Can't do that no more. They it's like some it's like certain rules, like certain things they say, like even when you go to court and they're like, oh yeah, when you signed this plea deal, were you like under any emotional distress, or like did they make you sign this, or like did you know your full thing and like that? So
She can say that she
you
didn't agree to sign
it's
it,
still
but I'll be like, well, we did this like way early on in the relationship. I don't. She probably just forgot, but she definitely signed it.
that's what you gotta have proof. You have that. That's why people have proof in lawyers, so situations like that
Oh
doesn't happen.
Lord.
Because a lot of girls say that, like, yeah, give it to me. Like, I wasn't emotionally in the right spot. Like, he gave it to me 2 months before the wedding. Like, I already picked my dress and everything. Like, I wasn't like. Remember, I told you about the whole basketball thing. Like, once Kevin Love talked about the whole mental state and the emotions and all that stuff, like. And girls been saying it. It's just like it's a get out of jail free card. Like if you say like I was mentally in the right state of mind, you can get out of almost anything. Nowadays, that's how they treat it nowadays. They treat you being mentally unstable or you being some like mentally not in the right spot. They treat that like to get out of jail free card.
But it is. I mean, people literally, people could literally off people, and if they say they have a mental episode, you don't get the same amount of time as if it was a crime that you just committed.
It's crazy.
You know, I mean, honestly,
It is true.
that's just the way. That's the way
It's
it is.
just
That's just the way it is.
Tupac. But yeah, but like I was
Things
saying,
will
like
never be
but
the
like Tupac.
same.
But like I was saying with the whole J.Lo situation, like J.Lo, she just doesn't know how lucky she is because
She made one good movie in her whole life, which
the
is
Selena
Selena.
movie.
That's it.
But, she made a lot of shit. She made that was it that was Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
That was
My
Mariah.
favorite.
I was say glitter.
My
Glitter.
favorite
I was say
singer.
the glitter movie was Mariah Carey. I forgot what she made a couple other movies. So she was in a movie with Wesley Snipes.
Oh, you know what movie she was in?
What?
Anaconda.
Was she real?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But that's crazy. But like I was saying, like so basically J.Lo's had everything, and like she's had everything like anybody would want. She had the wealth, the wealthy man. She had the man that had the fame.
She had
the
a
kids,
regular man,
the kids,
the singer man, the actor man.
She basically had everything, and she's still not happy. That's just the crazy.
She even had the Diddy man.
She had the Diddy. I mean that ended
Ain't
bad.
no party like a Diddy party, so
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And that ended bad. Then on top of that, with the Ben Affleck situation, she did the whole documentary thing, how like with Fat Joe and how that just situation just ended bad. So I just don't know what's going on with J.Lo. It's like she just can't be happy. She's her biggest and she's her own biggest enemy. That's how I just honestly feel about this whole situation because she can't allow herself to feel love. She's the one. She's looking for.
She's looking for love everywhere. I remember literally watching a clip where it was from a few years ago where she went back to the Bronx, and she was like looking outside of her old house or like unit or whatever, and some dude was like on the porch, and he goes, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "I used to live here," and then he was like, "What?" And she's like, "I used to live here." She's like, "You don't know me?" And he goes, "No." And he goes, "Who are you?" And she goes, "I'm Jennifer." Or no, she goes, "I'm Jennifer." And he goes, "I still don't know you." And it's like while she was filming this interview, I was like, "That's right.
That's horrible.
You got owned going back to literally your old house."
You know what's funny? And I always that's not funny. What I really want to know is what feeling are they chasing? Because if you never had that feeling, and if you it's like, what are you chasing? Like, you like, oh, nobody's ever loved me how I want. What are you basing this off of? Like, what level of love
I
do you
bet. I
feel like
mean,
you're supposed to
for
have?
them to get married, she's
Who gave you this type of love that you feel like that's the type of love I want? If it's not this kind of love right here, it's not equal. Like, who gave you that? And if you say like it's my mom, my dad, nobody's gonna give you the same
that's
type of love
weird.
your mom and your dad gave you.
You're their child.
Exactly. So it's like, what level of love are you looking to have and that you've had in your life that you feel like this is the bar that I need to be set to? Because anything else is like in your head, and like nobody's ever gonna meet what's in your head.
I already have the answer to that.
What?
I think the real answer is that she has had that love before. That's why she's been married multiple times. I think really what she's currently saying is built more out of her frustration of none of those situations working out. Not that she truly was never loved. I feel like she's just thinking back and then she's just like, oh, none of them must have loved me because I'm perfect. And if you married me, it should have worked. And if it didn't, it's because you're a jerk off.
This is crazy.
I mean, I think that's literally how she's thinking.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Like, but she clearly felt that love because you don't get married if you don't feel that way.
Some people,
And if it's just a transactional thing, it's crazy because you
Honestly,
see that for like regular girls where
What?
they'll marry a rich dude
Mhm.
just so they could have a certain lifestyle. But it's like if she was already a famous actress singer, like you didn't need anyone's money to have a lifestyle. Like you want to have like the elite. Like you didn't want to be in the top 5% of human wealth. You wanted to be in the top 2%. It's like, man, when is enough? You're
It's
only
never
gonna get
enough.
it. You're only gonna get such a comfortable couch. You're only gonna get such a big TV.
Exactly.
I mean, what you want? Like, what do you want?
No, she doesn't know. They're not getting. It's like nobody knows, and she doesn't know. So and it's like nobody knows. She doesn't know. She doesn't, and she's gonna continuously because you see it every time she breaks up with somebody, within a year or 2 years, she's in another relationship. So she doesn't care how she doesn't care if she gets healed or not. She's gonna go to the next relationship. She's gonna destroy that, and then she's gonna keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going.
It's crazy. You know how it's funny where like I don't know when we were like younger, like maybe like high school or college, like
Mm-hmm.
when you see a girl and be like, oh, I didn't even know she was in a relationship. She never posts her dude.
Yeah.
And it's like what. That's crazy, and it's like it's crazy to see people that are, that are like married and then they like never post their spouse.
I see people do that. I see a lot of people do that nowadays. I mean, that's a new style nowadays. That's a new style nowadays. It doesn't make any sense because it's just like the whole little situation with the phone. Like some people say, like, why go through your significant other's phone if you feel like you need to go through it? You might as well break up with them.
Yeah.
So it's like if you feel like it's a whole little posting your dude on social media because the only reason you're not doing it because you don't want any girl to hop in your DM trying to come to you woman to woman. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna post my dude, and then some girl's gonna hop in my DM, like, oh yeah, I'm talking to him too, or how do you know such and such? That's what they're running away from. But if you feel like your dude talking to other people, why see your dude? Yeah, that's it. If you establish like y'all monogamous, like I mean y'all only mess with each other, like you should be messing with anybody else. You should be able to post them because if anybody come up, that means y'all both not honoring their agreement.
Yeah, like I literally saw this one girl that like she was dating this like guy for forever. She would always like post him like I knew her from back in the day, but she would always like post like this dude taking her out, but she would never post how he looked.
So post like his arm or something
Yeah,
like that.
his arm and stuff. And then it's like he literally like proposed to her,
Mm-hmm.
and she said yes. And you saw like the side of his head,
Oh Lord.
and he looked like a gremlin. Let's put it nicely.
Oh, that's what she was hiding because he was ugly.
Huh?
That's what she was hiding because she was ugly.
He's ugly and bad style, so it's a double whammy.
Like Notorious B.I.G. ugly, or like Rico Reckless ugly.
Rico Reckless ugly. And then it's like, so she like half-ass posted him when she said yes to marrying him, and she's full on engaged because she goes on nothing but vacations. So this dude just pays like crazy.
That's what happens.
She goes on nothing but vacations, and it's like you're literally engaged now, and you still don't show this dude. And when the one time you only saw like a portion of this dude's face, it was on her story for just a little bit, and then it was gone. It's just crazy. So it's funny that no matter the level, it's like you see that going on.
Exactly. No matter exactly, it's never enough. You could be making $1 billion. She ain't gonna show your face because she just doesn't make any sense. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole J.Lo situation. Her saying that nobody's ever loved her before, even though her ex-husband just exposed her and said that she was the one that cheated. She was a toxic one, but she don't want to talk about that.
Well, that's like just like what Snoop, not Betty Crocker. What's Snoop Dogg's friend? That white woman?
It's not Liza Minnelli. What's
Not Liza Minnelli.
Mary Potter?
No, the one that got caught with Enron.
I forgot her name. She went. I remember. I know what you're about.
Yeah, but she was on a show and she was like, "Oh, I hated that husband. He cheated on me, and that's why I got away from him and divorced him." And then she was like, "Didn't he cheat on you because you cheated on him first?" And then she's like, "Oh, I forgot about that." So she already had forgot that she cheated.
No,
That's why he cheated first, but she just remembered that he cheated back. That's the only thing she remembers that he cheated.
It's not that. I told you this, Coles. The way that these females operate is they know the truth, but they gonna try you first. So they gonna lie. And if you don't call them out on it, they gonna continue with the lie. Because if that dude never said, "Didn't you cheat first?" she would have just kept going with the story. She would have never said it until you said it. They only come out with the truth if you catch them. Like, oh yeah, like, but you knew that.
Everyone just turns into little Kardashians.
Everybody
just write their own narrative.
Everybody's just narcissists.
Like, this is the truth.
They are narcissists.
Yep.